Exposing my classmates, cause I hate everyone. Part 4. If you know me, Ireland, and see this, fuck you, go cry about how I exposed you. I don't give a fuck. I'ma use Ireland names, so yes. If you didn't watch the other parts, it might be confusing. Anyway, so after I told my dad Z-bitch put glue on my back, he told the school about it. And after basically a month of waiting and to meeting with some person, the school finally decided to talk to me. The conversation was pretty awkward, but before I explain how boring it was, let me tell you some backstory about this asshole. So before all this happened, before part 2, but after part 1, I had wrote a 2-page letter about my bullying situation and then gave it to the asshole, the dude my dad talked to. He said he would look into it, but I never got anything back. Anyways, fast forward 7 months, the time the asshole finally decided to ask about my bullying. Walking into the room, this asshole started talking about how the latest meeting he had with my dad and describing him a scary tiger. Anyways, while he's talking, I look around the room because I feel awkward. I notice another teacher across the room, and then I feel more awkward cause like, isn't this conversation supposed to be more private? Then he starts asking me some questions like,
who has been bullying you?
What are their names?
And of course I answer, but there is a weird atmosphere in the room. Anyways, then he starts writing in his notebook and shit. Then this crusty musty ass hunchback fossil looking grandpa bitch asks which one of them is the worst, and I'm thinking like, bitch, what? But then I just decide to say shitneys and Z-bitch. Wish I said all of them. Anyways, after all that talking, this bitch says something like, I'll speak to them today or tomorrow, and if they do something again, you tell me and I'll call their parents. While smiling, so I'm like, is bro taking this seriously or nah? But I'm also thinking like, why aren't they getting a call to their parents already? Like, I've reported them before, and this has been happening for more than a year, so like, what the fuck? Anyway, fast forward to days, and I'm in class with my friend sitting next to me, and then suddenly the old grandpa fossil comes inside the class and is like, may I have Z and shitneys, please? And I'm sitting in my seat, like kinda surprised cause I didn't think he would actually do it. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I'm guessing this is how their conversation went because of how short it was and how quick they returned back to the classroom.
So I've been told you to have been bullying someone. Do you promise to stop bullying them?
Of course.
Amazing. You too can go back to class.
After like 2 minutes, the two bitches return and then sit down. After they sit down, I hear a lot of whispering, and then loose shit turns her head and looks at me, I think, but I keep looking straight ahead like I don't notice her. Anyways, the next day, I kept getting more and more weird stares at school by like anyone. Like I am used to getting stared at, but these were different. Even just random people would stare at me. I'm pretty sure most of them were Z-bitch friends. Anyways, later on that day, I was in one of my classes, and I see Z-bitch talking to one of her friends in class. Their whispering was hella annoying. I can hear them giggle and shit, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. Then her friend just turns her head and looks at me for some reason, and I just pretend like I don't see her. I'm pretty sure she asked me something, but I ignored her, and then she calls me a pig or some shit. Also, sometimes after school, when I'm waiting for my dad to pick me up, the bitches walk past me and I hear them calling me pig or something. Anyways, like the next month, I was waiting with my friends outside of my last class, and we were joking and being goofy and shit. Also, you might remember her. She was this girl. So me and my friends were just chilling, and then we saw shitneys and loose shit coming. Then my friend whispered something to me, and we started laughing cause it was funny as fuck. But this butch shitneys thought we were talking about her, so she does a fake laugh at us, and then I say bro looked in a mirror and saw a clown. I will make another part soon, continuing from here and new people.
Anyways, by now, my tiny goofy simps.